day our hometown burned, that was the day we enlisted. At last, we had something to believe in. Something worth fighting for. None of us yet knew. We couldn't foresee what this war would cost us. It was a battlefield, but it was where we grew up.
Hey there, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to Let's Play Valkyria Chronicles 4. Last time we B-ranked this mission, but we still beat it, and that's what matters. If we can actually get to a port and get to a point where it makes sense, we will be diving into the extra stories. If not, well, we'll keep going until it makes sense. That's the plan.
We did it! We really did it!
We did, mostly me. But you can be happy as well. We had an entire mission over the fact that the Marines and the Army can actually be allied and, like, celebrate each other's success. So I will let you do that.
3 cheers for the hero of the Centurion!
Which one? There's a lot of them.
Well, this is a little much.
You are the one who came up with the plan, and you're the one who led us to victory.
I'm the shiny beacon of hope.
I think you've earned a little pride, don't you?
I don't know. No, you're right. I fought to make this mission a success. That is something to be proud of.
Victory is a fine thing. But this win feels a little more significant than usual, wouldn't you say?
Well, yeah, this is, as far as I know, this is the first time in the game we've really assaulted a Imperial stronghold and won. Like, up until now, even though we've been attacking them, they keep coming out fighting us, and we have kind of a battle between the two military forces. But this time, they were entrenched, they were dug in, and we still just beat them.
Claude's precise tactics, the captain's dauntless command, it all meshed together perfectly. I'm sure everyone on the ship is sharing in this victory.
In light of this achievement, even I can't deny his ability.
What is going on, guys? It's like you're wasting away. Did you stop eating food?
Kai.
Kai should eat food.
Claude, this celebration's going to go all night if you don't give them some kind of speech.
Me?
Well, yeah, you. Durr.
You gave one just before the mission, didn't you? Surely you can bookend this with another.
Bookend.
Fine. Everyone, I'd like to say something.
Well, I've got something to say.
I'm gonna be honest with you all. Even I wasn't sure we could make this. I wondered if we should head back. This ship will keep moving forward, but when we look to the future, death stares back at us.
Thankfully, Death's skull is just a skull. It has no eyes.
We carry on, knowing that we may lose our friends. We may lose our own lives. It's terrifying. Sometimes I want to run away from it all, turn this ship around, but that's not why we're here. We're here to move forward, to protect families back home, and to carry on the will of our fallen comrades. The captain made a decision, and I believed in him. That's all I can ask of you, to believe in his choices and mine. All we can do is work and fight to the best of our abilities, to see that decision to its conclusion. Every soldier on this ship has to stick together, stay strong, and strive toward our goals.
And carry on.
Someone has to
The
fight
freaking
this fight.
dog.
If we don't take on that burden ourselves, this war will never end. Our children, lovers, friends, sooner or later, the war will find them. They will get hurt, and they will die.
I love that apparently the only people in the ship that are listening to his speech are the other members of Squad E. Like, you could show some of the Navy guys. You could show the captain.
Until a hero rises to finish the fight, these tragedies will keep happening. We all know that by now. Every one of us can be that hero. We can seize victory with our own hands and end the war once and for all. To honor those heroes who have already fallen in battle. To make sure tomorrow's heroes aren't taken from us today.
Man, Claude really likes the word hero.
Let's win this and come home with our heads held high, with more honor than any medal can give. Let them tell us that this mission is impossible. We're still going to finish it. We choose victory!
Yep, they didn't show anyone outside of Squad E listen to the speech.
What's the matter now? Scaredy Claude making a comeback?
No, that's not...
You know what to do, Miles.
Does he?
Of course. Camera's all set.
All right, boys and girls, gather round. Who wants a picture with the future hero?
You better not be talking about Claude, because Claude's a current hero. He's already the, hero of the Centurion. Okay.
Wait, everyone, please calm down.
Get a load of Claude's face, Kai.
Yeah, Kai is weird. She's been weird for several episodes now.
Kai.
Yep. I'm glad they're finally doing something about it. And can we please address this? They've been dragging it out forever now. They've been showing that she's weird for literally, all of Chapter 10, and wasn't even some of it in Chapter 9? I'm trying to remember. Okay, maybe not Chapter 9. This feels like it's been so long. Granted, some of that was because of stuff for Squad Stories.
Recovered. I think it's safe to say they've reached a new level of trust, too.
Seeing is believing. They needed proof to unite them. Words are rarely enough to earn trust, I think. Actions speak far louder.
Well, that's also a good way of making games. That way you have, at the end of the day, the rule of video games is display, don't show. Or not display, what is it called? It's show, don't tell, but for video games. And it basically means to allow the player to interact with, don't just have players talk about, or characters talk about.
A victory of this magnitude is just the push our operation needed. Naturally, a single victory and a rousing speech aren't going to solve all our problems.
Just most of them.
But I'd say that's enough work for one day. Mr. Wallace, you've done a fine job indeed.
Okay, good. We are getting to Kai.
Hey, wait up! I said wait, damn it!
I do have to wonder, because basically everything... I feel like this part of the game is making us question whether or not Kai is actually working with Kai in order to betray the fleet. Even though we also kind of know that all he really has is a echolocator in her stuff that lets him know where the ship is.
Something's going on. What the hell's wrong with you?
Let me go.
Can't you at least tell me?
I said let go!
I'll let go if you promise not to just run away again. Come on, what the hell's gotten into you?
Please, just leave me alone.
Yeah, Kai, you're being completely irrational.
Like hell I will.
This is my problem, Raz. It's got nothing to do with you.
It's like you haven't even seen the character growth we've had over 11 chapters. Of course we're a squad at this point. Come on, Kai.
It's my problem too.
Why?
Because because we're friends, aren't we?
God damn it, Raz. Just say it.
Friends, huh? Fine. You want to know what kind of friend I really am?
Oh, wait, we're actually going to find out that she knew about it?
Wait. No.
I've betrayed everyone. Claude, Riley, you, everyone.
So did Kai just now find out about this? Because I can't imagine she knew it going in.
It makes sense, right? I never could say no to my brother. Ever since we were little. I'd always do whatever he told me. I was always just his messenger, his helper.
Interesting. I figured that this was like snuck into her stuff and she never actually knew what was going on.
Lena.
But I can't take this anymore. I can't do this. I can't just do whatever my brother tells me. I can't keep betraying everyone.
So the real question at this point that's going to be really interesting is whether or not what's Raz going to do about this? Okay, not really what I was expecting.
Get off me!
Shut up. Just shut up and stay like this for a second. Listen to me, alright? I don't know what you did, and I'm not gonna ask. I don't give a shit, you understand?
Okay, this is actually... I was expecting it to go in a completely different direction, to have like this whole section about like Kai drops out of the squad and is like in quarantine or the brig or whatever.
You're not a traitor. And even if you were, it doesn't matter. How could it? I mean, ever since we were kids, I love you.
At least he finally said it. I've been waiting for this.
What kind of guy would I be if I can't forgive a single mistake from the girl I love?
It is interesting, though, that he's making the decision to forgive for the entire ship.
It's been hard on you, right? And you regret all of it, and you're not gonna do it again, right? Then forget all this shit. You don't have to worry. Nobody's gonna know if you don't say anything. And if you want to vent, I'll always listen.
I don't think that's going to be good enough for Kai, though.
You know Claude and Riley, they don't notice anything. If it all goes to hell, I'll take the blame for you. So you can rely on me as much as you want.
This scene is actually really adorable. I'm really liking it.
Doesn't matter who I have to fight. The imps, the feds, or even Kai. I'll give my life to protect you.
Oh man, I almost feel like he's about to get shot. I don't know why, just the framing of the scene.
So, nothing? I give you my big, dumb, once-in-a-lifetime confession, and you got nothing to say.
Dumbass.
Huh?
You dumbass. Keep your voice down.
He's bad at that.
How do you expect me to trust some idiot who blurts out confidential information where anyone can hear? But
This scene is done very well.
thank you. I feel like I can breathe again. About the other stuff. Can I have some time to think it over?
Of course.
Oh shit! I did it! I actually said it!
I remember earlier when I was playing this game, I was in maybe chapter 4 or something. Someone said a thing that Raz had kind of become their favorite character, and at the time I could not understand why they said that. Because he was just a big, dumb, self-absorbed brat. And I was like, why, how can you like Raz? I'm starting to see it. I'm definitely starting to see it. Oh yeah, the weird girl we randomly found.
Doctor! I just heard from Marie. The little girl woke up?
She did indeed. I was just finishing a simple checkup.
This guy does not look like a doctor to me, but I think that's kind of the point and I like it.
But it does seem like she might have a case of amnesia.
Seriously? Come on. Amnesia is so overdone. At least call it, like, stress-related memory loss. So, I know it's the same thing, but it's not just, oh, I conveniently don't forget things because the plot needs me not to.
So, what's your name?
Didn't you just say she couldn't remember?
Angie. Short for Angelica.
Call yourself Jellica. That's much better than shortening.
Hi, Angie. Do you remember anything besides your name?
Judging by her appearance, I don't think she's from the Empire.
You're not supposed to judge according to appearance, Claude.
If she doesn't remember anything but her name, we don't have a whole lot to work with. I'm sorry. I'm not good at remembering. Oh no, it's okay. Just take your time. You don't have to try and force it.
I'd prefer to have her dropped off at some town. But seeing as we're in enemy territory, that might be tricky. I'm sure the amnesia is only temporary, so I'd say our best choice is to let her rest and keep an eye on her.
Can you look after her, Doctor?
Leave it to me. I was a pediatrician before all this, if you can believe that.
Come on, Riley. Let's get going.
All right. Bye, Angie. Hey. She's all alone, isn't she?
Well, we don't actually know if she's all alone or not, because she doesn't remember anything.
Riley. Doctor, is she strong enough to walk?
Certainly. Aside from the memory loss, she's got a clean bill of health.
Maybe you could show her around the ship a little, Riley.
Only the areas she's allowed to go.
You think that'd be okay?
As long as you don't enter the restricted areas. She's been bedridden for a while. Some exercise would do her good.
Thank you, Doctor. What do you think, Angie? Want to go for a walk with me?
Interesting. I wonder where this is going.
Okay.
And calibrations. Interesting. Wonder who's going to be in this one. I don't think this will be Riley's walk, but it might be.
I apologize for my absence. I'm afraid the laboratory called me back in for some time.
Well, Riley will definitely not be in this scene.
I've just reviewed the reports. Ship 2 was discovered at the bottom of the crevasse, I believe.
Interesting. We're on ship 2. I thought we were on the flagship.
Yes, my lord.
Well done. Very commendable, you two.
Oh, thank you, my lord.
But, regrettably, I cannot say the same for the choices that follow.
Okay, well done on finding the ship.
If you had reported as instructed and followed its course instead of attacking it, they might not have escaped. I believe my instructions were very clear, were they not?
Yes, my lord.
I'd rather we don't have another miscommunication like this. But you understand, it's because I love the both of you.
Are they actually just trying to figure out, like, to compete for who is going to be his actual favorite?
Yes, I do this because I love you. Very, very much. You know that, don't you?
This sounds very, very reminiscent of what, like, a parent says whenever they start disciplining their kid.
Now then, let's begin the calibrations.
Yes, my lord. Thank you for your kindness.
Oh god, this scene is just so overwhelmingly creepy. Ah.
You needn't thank me. I do all of this for you, my dears. After this, everything should go much more smoothly. Yes, without a doubt, there will be no more failures.
This almost reminds me of, slight spoiler, except not really, the description of how Thanos treated Nebula in, like, all of their interactions, where every time she didn't win, he just added more machine parts.
Interlude. Gift from above.
Oh, interesting. In this story, you can go to the next page without reading the scenes. Well, we're definitely not skipping it, although we will check the news articles real quick. On the 5th, we received a special report on a way of course assigned to keep an eye on the activity of the front lines. According to our source, a mysterious ship has executed an assault on the Imperial stronghold forward in Gansbrook. Attackers broke through their defense and disappeared towards the east. Earlier this year, we reported on the sightings of a ghost ship in the Crystal Sea. Could this be the same vessel? Currently, we don't have enough information to say the vessel is Federation or Imperial. If this report is true, it's a solid Imperial stronghold and maybe the final clue as to its allegiance. Fighting continues, and as military technology becomes more and more deadly, many nations return to exploring avenues of attacking from the air, rather than risk land combat. Enter the paratroopers, who drop into combat zones from high above, go with the newly formed Federation Paratrooper Squad for an interview. Using parachutes, and other devices, these brave soldiers drop from high altitudes to the hostile territory. These aerial ambushes can flank and disorient enemy units, leading to significant tactical advantage. According to one elite squad member, air-to-ground attacks are going to be a substantial part of military tactics from here on out. Average troop and equipment counts are rising every day, even beyond our own military. No longer victories won in a single decisive clash. Now armies struggle against each other for extended wars of attrition. Some speculate the paratroopers could be the ones who break the stalemates, making them vital military assets. Despite these high hopes, however, paratroopers acknowledge that some things are still needing improvement, most importantly their landing. Right now the success of their descent may hinge on local wind and weather conditions. They need more training and development to solve this issue. It seems clear these soldiers of the sky could change the war itself. Alright. Well, let's push on.
Angie, would you please hand me the wrench with a 12 on it?
Really? This is where... come exercise. You get to watch me work.
12. Oh, here it is. That's the one. Thank you.
I was expecting to say 21.
Hey, you can go play in the mess hall if this is boring. I'm sure someone there would love to hang out with you. Then again, they'd probably fight over you. It seems everyone likes having you around.
Really? So obviously some time has passed and she left the...
You're like the guardian angel of this ship. Angel? It means you're beautiful, inside and out.
Is that what angel means?
Nuh-uh, Riley. You're the prettiest on the ship. Outside and in.
I also disagree with that statement.
Aw, that's what makes you so sweet. I wish we could keep you aboard forever. But not all dreams come true. Do I have to get off the boat? Not now, but eventually, yes. This ship is headed for the front lines of battle. We can't just take a little girl into a combat zone.
You kind of already did.
I'm sure the captain will take good care of you. Maybe drop you off at the next port. Hopefully you can get your memories back by then.
That would help. That way you can actually find your parents.
My memories.
Memories.
Are you scared to remember? I understand. Not all memories are happy ones. But it's sad that you can't remember the people you love. Love. Like
That's to do with
family
angels.
And friends. Maybe even a boyfriend.
Dude, she's like 8.
Oh, I'm pulling your leg. Come on. We've still got a lot of repairs to do. Let's see. The Ragnaline chamber's been looking unstable. I assume it's just wear and tear, but I guess I'll have to shut everything down and test it first. Valve 5, I think. Huh? It says it's tired and stressed out.
Okay, so she's gonna have some sort of weird power, which makes sense. I wonder if she's has Valkyria blood. Although up until now they all had like white to silver hair, maybe a little tinge of blue.
Huh. Wow, you're right. Valve 5 does look pretty worn. Angie, you really are an angel.
Already not the biggest fan of the way where this is going. I guess that's why they were like, some people may not like this like overly sweet segment.
How'd she figure it out? That would have taken me hours.
Riley! I thought you were watching Angie.
She's having her checkup at the sick bay.
You didn't want to watch that?
Good timing. The captain has decided what to do with her.
What to do with her?
Oh, so it's already settled. Wish we could have had a little more time together.
No, you got it all wrong. Angie's not going anywhere.
Huh?
She'll be staying aboard for now. The captain wants you to look after her.
Wow, you didn't even ask her first?
But that means Angie could get caught in the crossfire.
That's what I said. We're already knee-deep in enemy territory, to say nothing of the cold. But the captain determined that if she leaves now, we can't guarantee her safety.
Well, if she stays here, we also can't guarantee her safety.
Still, he didn't seem too keen on the idea himself. It felt like something was weighing on him.
Like what?
Sorry, I couldn't really get that out of him. In any case, I want you to keep her safe.
And also you.
That goes without saying. Until her memories return and she's back home. I'll protect her. It's my responsibility. Well, that settles that. I'll go tell Angie the good news.
Hey, wait, I need to ask you about... Wow, she's completely smitten.
Okay, so she's... That also makes sense that they're not going to have her leave, because she's going to play a bigger role in what's coming. It's a little disappointing, because they've all but told me already...
Very good, Angie. Splendidly done.
...that this scene is not going to ultimately affect anything, because you can skip it.
Doctor, how's Angie?
Man, did you just throw the door open?
Riley! Angie, you... Wait, what's that smell? Blood? What happened? Are you hurt? Well...
Not to worry, Riley. Angie's in perfect health.
It's like you're going into a medical sickbay. You should just expect to smell blood.
We just treated a soldier who shot himself in the foot. It was an emergency, and we're understaffed, so Angie assisted me with the operation.
What the actual fuck? Like, sorry, I don't usually curse, but why would you have a, 8-year-old in a...
I was his helper. You helped treat a bullet wound? That's amazing.
Like, even if you thought she could give you the tools you needed, like, having a little kid see that...
She was a little scared of the blood, of course. She was very brave and calm the whole time.
That girl really is an angel.
This is starting to become a, weird other version of the, two, Imperial generals that are being calibrated. I wonder if this is a reverse to that.
Even when I was covered in blood and panicking, she just held my hand and smiled. Thanks to her, I managed to work through the pain. And this damn quack barely gave me any anesthetics.
We're not wasting us on a guy that shot himself in the foot.
I'll take that as a compliment. That reminds me, I need to disinfect your wound. Let me get the strong stuff.
Ah! Stay away from me, you madman!
Sergio, you're scaring him.
Merely a joke, Angie. Would you mind disinfecting his foot then? Apparently only you can make him feel better.
Do I sense a tinge of jealousy, Sergio?
Okie dokie.
We've got ourselves a little nurse on staff.
Man, is everyone coming in here? This room is not that big.
Angie.
So can we dock already? I got stuff to do.
Pardon me, is Angie here?
Angie's at the sick bay right now. Is there something I can help you with?
Man, Angie needs to make a list.
Oh, I just wanted a hand peeling potatoes. Can you let me know when she gets back?
Dude, she's not here to do your chores.
Sure, no problem.
Hey, Angie! Oh, Riley. It's just you.
Angie's helping out in the galley.
Well, I'm on laundry duty, so I was wondering if she'd like to join me.
I actually do think that they're not asking Angie to do their work, they just want company.
Yeah, I'll tell her.
Angie, I've got some candy drops for you. Whoops, sorry, Riley. I was hoping you were someone else. Oh well, I'll just wait here until...
Hey, she wants some candy as well.
Get out! Jeez. Angie, that's all anyone can say. I want to play with her too, you know. If this keeps up, I'll never get to see her.
Are we gonna end up with like a mock training session of everyone fighting over Angie with real bullets somehow?
No, Angie's not here.
Riley? It's me.
Angie!
Sorry about that. Come on in. I played with so many people today.
Seriously, everyone's pulling you left and right.
Well, Angie's just a really good distraction, and it's something as like routine as war.
Don't be afraid to tell them no, alright?
But I want to help out.
Except now you're really tired, aren't you? I can tell. You're still recovering. Don't push yourself so hard.
Sorry I worried you. But
What?
I don't remember anything about before.
You don't have to, Angie. You just stay here and be a mascot forever. That will not happen.
So I want to make new memories with everyone here.
Angie.
Oh, but I'm okay. I feel fine. And everyone gives me treats when I help.
God, they use that pose too much.
I ate a lot of candy. Maybe that's why I'm so sleepy.
Then I think it's someone's bedtime.
Okie dokie.
Oh, but don't forget to brush your teeth.
That's very forward-thinking, Riley. Good job.
Oh, okay.
Memories.
Oh, and get an episode with Roz. That's a little bit surprising.
Making memories?
Yep. We're going to give Angie a night she'll never forget.
Interesting.
Something she can remember us by, even after her amnesia's cured.
Who knows what else she'll remember? I don't know why, but I get the impression that girl feels pressured by something.
Yeah, you may have a point there. She's always running around trying to assist anyone she bumps into.
She sure is.
Last time, I saw her helping Andre in the engine room. He was impressed by how quickly she picked things up.
Yeah, they're definitely seeming to imply there's some Valkyria blood going on, because she picks things up immediately.
Yes, I know. She may have potential as a nurse, but she'd make an amazing mechanic one day.
She's a smart girl, and a hard worker to boot.
Hey, Kai's feeling better.
That's part of her charm. It's no wonder the whole crew is head over heels for her.
I think she's worried about her amnesia, though. She does all these chores to distract herself from it. So, will you help me?
Of course.
It's not like we got anything better to do. You gonna tell us the plan or what?
Drum roll, please.
I just scared my cat. Okay, I guess I have to stop here and then go find out what the plan is on the next one. Maybe this is the actual thing.
God, it's cold. Can anyone remind me why we're throwing a summer festival in the dead of winter?
Quit whining. Come on, at least try to look happy.
I thought that with all the Ragnite furnaces, it wouldn't be cold.
Here she comes.
I saw the note to come to the mess hall and...
Happy Feast of All Spirits, Angie!
Wait, that's the festival? You just, like, gather around and clap?
Sorry if we surprised you. The Feast of All Spirits is a Gallian holiday to show our love for the spirits of the earth. It's also a day when we give presents to people we love.
Oh, so it's... I'm familiar with that day, except it has nothing to do with the Earth.
Oh, really? But I didn't bring anything.
You brought yourself.
That's fine. All that matters is that you have fun. So here, start us off for us.
I got you something real good. The finest bacon from Einhemd.
Dude, you giving up the bacon?
It smells kind of funny.
Huh?
Einhemd? How many months ago was that?
That's too bad. Maybe jerky would have lasted this long.
You really thought rotting meat would make a good present?
I mean, he likes it.
But I really like it. Thank you.
And she really is sweet.
Alright, next. Your turn, Kai.
Here you go.
And this is... a bullet. Don't you think that's dangerous for a kid?
I mean, it's a bullet, not a gun.
Made it myself. It opens up into a medicine bottle. I put a home remedy for upset stomachs in there. So you could even eat spoiled bacon and be just fine.
Okay, next. Your turn, Claude.
Sorry. This was the best I could do on short notice.
Do not give her a grenade.
It's special stationery the Navy uses in the control room.
Wow, it's so pretty.
Writing nourishes the brain, so maybe it can help you get your memories back.
That was actually pretty thoughtful. For Claude. And last but not least, it's my turn.
I think it's a pretty damn good gift, Riley. Don't be snubbery.
All that build-up for this? It's just a standard issue army jacket.
Well, yeah, but it's one of my cute ones, and I altered it to fit Angie.
Here, try it on.
So warm. A little big on me, but... Thanks, Riley.
I don't know. Seeing a little kid in a military jacket is more disturbing than it should be. Like, I don't want her...
And Raz, and Kai, and Claude, and everyone else.
Literally, there's no one else in here.
I'm so happy I met you all. I promise I won't forget you. Never, ever. You gave me so much. These presents, these memories. I'll remember them forever.
You better.
Good work, squad. This mission wasn't exactly like our usual ones, but I think it went pretty well.
I'd say it went fantastic.
You got that right.
I love you, Riley.
Aww.
I love you too, Angie.
Chapter 12, Midnight Run.
Okay. The resupply mission. Unfortunately, I feel like that they are still low on supplies, and so we still cannot do the extra stories. They got past, so that's what I was wondering. I also feel like we've been going for almost 40 minutes. I cannot start the episode here. I usually just push on until I get to the mission, but, like, we went through a lot of stuff already. Next time, we do the midnight run, we clear the mission, and once we're resupplied, we're doing the extra stories. That seems like a good place to do them. So, look forward to that. I will see you then. And thank you, as always. Thank you very much for tuning in. Kind of screwed up my own outro, because I'm a professional.